Hello, Year Fours, and welcome to your last comprehension for the term. We are finishing looking at the Romans and we'll be moving on. So, our final comprehension today is this one, and it looks at the house and the home. So, as always, I'm going to read it to you. You can follow along with me, or if you want to get on with the comprehension yourself, you can read through it, read through your questions, read through the text again, and then you can answer the 5 questions that are below. So let's get started. House and home. Wealthy Roman homes were usually of the same basic design. The front door opened into an atrium or hall, which had an opening to the sky and a pool in the floor to catch rainwater. A colonnaded hold on. Sorry, I was stumbling over that word. A colonnaded garden at the back added to the airy feel of the house. Added to the airy feel of the house. Although the walls were brightly painted and the floors richly decorated with mosaics, there was surprisingly little furniture. Only the wealthy lived in luxury. Most people lived in rural poverty or in tall, crowded city apartments above the row of shops. The block of flats had no running water, and fire was constantly a risk. I'm just going to change my tool. Wildlife. As in Italy today, houses and gardens had their own brand of wildlife. Scorpions in dark corners and lizards basking on sunny walls. Cat among the pigeons. This mosaic shows a cat which had just caught a pigeon. The picture is made up of thousands of tiny pieces of colored stone, each about 5 millimeters square. Lock and key. The Romans used locks to keep out burglars. The complicated shape of the end of the key, which you can see below, fitted through a keyhole into the pattern of holes in the hidden bolt, which is on the left. This lizard on the side here, lizards like this bronze model still live in the lizards like this bronze model still live in the ruins of Pompeii. This picture on the left here, cogs connected to handles on the outside. This is a strong box. The strong box had 2 sliding bolts in the lid, which is shown turned over. So that is a strong box there, and the lid's been turned over. These were operated by turning the cogs from the outside. Boxes such as this would have been used to store money and valuables, so almost like a safe. That little carving at the bottom of that page is a couch end. This carved ivory plaque from the side of a couch shows Cupid, the god of love, hovering above Bacchus, the god of wine, clutching a bunch of grapes. If we change to the other page, this picture here, lighting up time. Romans lit their houses with oil lamps of pottery or bronze. The lamps burned olive oil, which was quite expensive and not very bright. It was often a better idea to go to bed as soon as it got dark. So the oil would have poured into this hole, which was originally covered with a hinged lid. So a hinged lid, almost like a hinged door, it would have been able to open and shut. This elephant leg, this brightly colored bronze elephant's head was in fact a leg from a piece of furniture. It was probably a couch. It may have been modeled on one of the many elephants brought over from Africa to fight in the arena. And obviously we know from what we've read previously, the arena being in the Colosseum to fight with the gladiators. The ears make brackets for attaching for the leg. That's why they think that it was a leg, because it's got bits like this that then would have been the bottom part of a table or a couch. So just like we were reading in this one here, we are going to read about the atrium. Remember, the atrium, as mentioned, was an outside area with this bit here. It says the front door opened into an atrium or hall, which had an opening into the sky and a pool in the floor to catch rainwater. So an atrium. Wealthy Romans received guests in the atrium. This drawing of a Pompeii house shows the central pool and skylight. So the pool would have been at the bottom, the skylight at the top, and then rainwater would have come through the skylight. Mule-headed. This bronze couch end is decorated with a satyr, so woodland god, and a mule's head. The position of the couch end can be seen in the reconstruction above. So actually we're looking at this, there's the mule's head there, and they think that this is what it would have looked like, right? And it would have been made with copper and silver inlay. And then this little picture at the bottom here is part of a wall painting that was found. So once we've read all of this, we can go on to our questions. Remember to read the questions through first and then go back and read through the bits of text that we have, making stars or underlining the information that you think you're going to need to answer the questions that have been given. So using information from the text, put a tick in the correct box to show whether each statement is true or false. Wealthy Romans all had different designs for their homes. Only the wealthy lived in luxury. Houses had their own brand of wildlife. Olive oil was cheap and burnt bright in the Roman lamps. Look at the lock and key paragraph. Find and copy a group of words that tell you what the Romans used for security against burglars. According to the text, how did the Romans light their houses? Which of the following would be the most suitable summary of the whole text? Roman homes and how they lived, Roman decor, Roman statues, how the wealthy lived. So tick 1. And using information from the text, tick one box in each row to show whether it is a fact or an opinion. And we have discussed before what the difference between a fact and what an opinion is. So have a think back to that and then answer these questions. Remember, only to tick one box in each row. All Romans lived in nice houses. The Romans had elaborate decor in their homes. Not all Romans had running water in their homes. And are those facts or opinions? Don't forget to upload your comprehensions onto Tapestry, and please make sure that this is done by 4 p.m. this afternoon.